In the last lecture, we had discussion on G parameters, and therefore we have the clear understanding of G parameters. And now we are going to perform the conversion of Z parameters to G parameters and the conversion of G parameters to Z parameters. And first we will convert the Z parameters to G parameters. And to start with, I have taken the set of equations we have in case of Z parameters. And let's say this equation here is our equation number 1, and this equation here is our equation number 2. And I have also taken the set of equations we have in case of G parameters. And let's say this equation here is our equation number 3, and this equation is the fourth equation. And we are trying to have all the 4 G parameters in terms of Z parameters. And therefore we will try to have the forms of equations we are having in third and fourth equations using equation number 1 and equation number 2. And when you compare the third equation with the first equation, you will find we have the same set of variables. In the third equation, we have I1, V1 and I2 as the variables, and here we have I1, V1 and I2 as the variables. Therefore it is very easy to convert equation number 1 in this form. So let us rearrange our equation number 1, and we will first subtract Z1 to I2 on both the sides, and this will give us V1 minus Z1 to I2 equal to Z11 current I1. Now when you compare this equation with this equation, you will find here we have I1, but here we have Z11 I1. Now to get rid of Z11, we will divide both the sides of this equation by Z11, and this will give us current I1 equal to 1 over parameter Z11 multiplied to voltage V1 minus parameter Z12 divided by parameter Z11 multiplied to current I2. And let's say this is our equation number 5. And when you compare the fifth equation with the third equation, you will find they have the same form. Now compare equation number 4 with equation number 2. You will find in the fourth equation we have the variables V2, V1 and I2, and here we have V2, I1 and I2. So in place of I1 we want V1, and therefore we will replace I1 by this from equation number 5 here in equation number 2. So let us put I1 from equation number 5 in the second equation, and this will give us voltage V2 equal to parameter Z21 multiplied to 1 over Z11 V1 minus parameter Z12 divided by Z11 multiplied to current I2. Then we have plus Z22 I2. So let us add parameter Z22 multiplied to current I2, and in the next step we will open this bracket. So we have voltage V2 equal to Z21 divided by Z11 multiplied to V1 minus Z21 multiplied to Z12 divided by Z11 multiplied to current I2 plus Z22 multiplied to current I2. Now you can see that in the last two terms we have I2 common. So let us take current I2 common. We will have V2 equal to Z21 divided by Z11 V1 plus inside the bracket Z22 minus Z21 multiplied to Z12 divided by Z11, and current I2 is common. And when you focus on the content inside the bracket, you will find we can write it as Z11 multiplied to Z22 minus Z21 multiplied to Z12 divided by Z11, and we can write the numerator as determinant of impedance matrix. So finally we can say that voltage V2 is equal to Z21 divided by Z11 multiplied to V1 plus determinant of impedance matrix divided by Z11 current I2. Let's say this is our sixth equation. Now compare equation number 3 with equation number 5 and you will find G11 is equal to 1 over Z11. Parameter G11 is equal to 1 divided by Z11, and parameter G12 will be equal to negative of Z12 divided by Z11. Parameter G12 is equal to negative of Z12 divided by Z11. Now compare the fourth equation with the sixth equation. You will find parameter G21 is equal to Z21 divided by Z11. Parameter G21 is equal to Z21 divided by Z11, and parameter G22 is equal to the determinant of Z matrix divided by Z11. G22 is equal to the determinant divided by Z11. Now if you want to remember the results, you can remember, but it is very important to remember the steps we have followed, because in examination you can solve the questions using the steps we have followed. Now we will move on to the conversion of G parameters to Z parameters. And in order to convert the G parameters to Z parameters, you have to obtain the forms of equations we are having in first and second equations using the equation number 3 and equation number 4. And when you follow the same idea, you will have the result parameter Z11 equal to 1 over parameter G11. Parameter Z12 is equal to negative of parameter G12 divided by parameter G11, and parameter Z21 will be equal to parameter G21 divided by G11, and parameter Z22 will be equal to the determinant of G parameters matrix divided by G11. So you can see the similarities between the two results, and therefore if you remember only one result, you can easily have the other set of results. So this is all for this lecture. I will end it here. See you in the next one.